Hey guys, today I'm going to see you the review of OPPO Reno 3. So please watch my video till end and don't forget to subscribe my channel and also click on the bell button. Thank you.
Hey guys, Jamie here. Welcome back to the channel where we take awesome out of the box. So sa last video natin, pinakita namin sa inyo yung OPPO Reno 3 Pro. That's the world's first smartphone with a 44 megapixel dual punch hole front camera setup. And while we don't have the price for that phone just yet, it's around 20,000 pesos pag convert mo siya from the price in India. In this one, papakita ko naman sa inyo yung OPPO Reno 3. Now, it's more conventional than its Pro sibling, pero madami din silang similarities when it comes to its key specs. So let's check it out in this hands-on review for the OPPO Reno 3. Before we begin, guys, Leia, the team, and I just want to wish you guys well. I know that buying a smartphone is probably the last thing you want to do right now, but I hope through these videos it gives you a bit of a sense of normalcy, or at least gives you a short break from worrying about what's happening in the world right now. Anyway, let's all do our part. You all know the precautions we all have to take, and don't forget, guys, please be kind to one another. Okay guys, so back to the phone, and this is it. This is the OPPO Reno 3 in Midnight Black. Actually, this and the 3 Pro share the same color variant, so you can also get this in Aurora Blue and Sky White if you want. So both models actually look a lot alike, and it's gonna be pretty easy to confuse one from the other. And one way that you can tell them apart is by looking at the camera array. Medyo mas malaki yung sa Pro, and of course, iba din yung specs nila, which we will talk about later on. Plastic din yung body and frame, which makes the Reno 3 very light, as in sobrang gaan niya, guys. But I didn't notice the same sunburst pattern that the Pro had. Not sure if this is because of the color variant or if it's a way to distinguish the difference between the two models. Anyway, fingerprint magnet din siya, but then again, so are a lot of phones these days. Buti na lang may kasama siyang case, although wala siyang nakalagay right now. Anyway, PSA lang din, guys. Don't forget to disinfect your smartphones and the other gadgets that you use on a regular basis. Ako, nakalimutan ko din gawin yon, pero this is actually a good time to remind you to do so. So for the quick tour of the phone, same lang din na sa Pro version. Power button on the right side with that little green highlight. Volume rocker on the left with access to the SIM tray above it. Mic lang yung nasa taas, and on the bottom, headphone jack, another mic, a USB-C port, and the speaker grill. By the way, guys, I have a quick question. Itutuloy ko ba yung mga phone tour na to when we get a new unit? I don't know if it's helpful. Just let me know in the comment section. So in terms of the screen, you also get a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED panel. So pareho lang sila ng Reno 3 Pro, except of course ito, water drop notch lang. So here's some K-pop to show you guys how colorful and vibrant it gets. And of course, you've got the same sharpness as well. As usual, 2 thumbs up for AMOLED displays. So syempre, meron din siyang in-display fingerprint scanner. It's the same speed and accuracy as the one on the Pro. And na-mention ko nga, it's one of the fastest we've tried so far. Now, one of the things na nakalimutan kong i-cover sa previous video namin for the Reno 3 Pro is the audio. And pareho lang sila, guys. The speaker actually sounds pretty good on both phones. They support Dolby Atmos, and on the headphone jack, kung gagamitin mo siya, it also has support for high-res audio. So keep that in mind. Though for the speakers, I would keep it at around 80% to prevent distortion. One of the key differences between the OPPO Reno 3 and the 3 Pro is actually yung processor na gamit nila. While you have the Helio P95 on the Pro, you're getting the Helio P90 on this device. And para sa review unit namin, guys, this is paired with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. And the best way I can show you the difference in performance right now is to show you the Geekbench 5 scores, and di naman sila ganun nagkakalayo. I'm also showing you guys a bit of NBA 2K20 gameplay. This is at medium to high settings, and medyo may frame rate drop siya, so I think it would be best if you go low to medium. No gaming benchmarks just yet, but I'm pretty sure kung ML ang habol nyo, wala kayong problema sa Reno 3. Now for the battery, guys, you're getting the same capacity as the Pro, 4,025 mAh, but this device only supports 20-watt VOOC Flash Charge 3.0 versus the 30-watt on the Reno 3 Pro. So last, pag-usapan natin yung camera, and halos pareho lang sila ng setup ng Reno 3 Pro, except instead of getting a 64 megapixel main camera, you're getting one at 48 megapixels, same aperture, f1.8, and then the rest of the setup is the same. 13 megapixel telephoto camera at f2.4, 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Of course, sa front, you're only getting one selfie camera this time, but it's also at 44 megapixels at f2.4. So here are some camera samples. And that's pretty much it for your quick look at the OPPO Reno 3. Again guys, wala pa sa amin yung official price tag ng phone na to, and because of what's happening around the world right now, I think mau-push back yung launch date niya. But we will update you guys as soon as we find out. Alright guys, bago natin tapusin yung video na to, I'm gonna be doing something I haven't done in a while, which is read your comments and answer your questions if you have any. Anyway, the first one is actually a bunch of you asking when we'll review the POCO X2, and the simple answer is when we get the unit. Now, medyo matatagalan siya given that we're on enhanced community quarantine, but as soon as we get it guys, we will release a video. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Now, the next one is from Alessandro M. His question is, or at least he says, hi, blur live focus videos are possible with the selfie camera, thanks. That's actually a good question, and the answer is yes. Here's a sample video from the front cameras of the OPPO Reno 3 Pro with background blur. Alright guys, so here you have it. This is a camera sample. May bokeh blur siya for the video sa front camera ng OPPO Reno 3 Pro. So hopefully that answers your question. Now the next question is from Cromwell Albaracin. I already replied to his comment, but just in case hindi nakita, yung tanong niya is, just wanted to ask about the screen refresh rate. Is it 60 Hz? Thanks and God bless. You're welcome and God bless you too, bro. Anyway, the answer is yes, 60 Hz lang yung display ng Reno 3 and Reno 3 Pro. I think they're reserving the higher refresh rates for their flagship phones, or at least special edition phones, like the phone I'm currently using in my hands, which is the OPPO Reno Ace Gundam Edition. So the last comment I'm going to be reading is from Faxmazing, and he or she, I'm not sure, please let me know in the comment section, says, sa bilis ng smartphone trends ngayon, ang bilis na rin bumaba ng resale value ng mga smartphones. Practicality is what we need these days. Don't be fooled by tech company strategies. Think hard. That's a very good point, and actually practicality is what you need all the time. I hope you guys are buying smartphones or gadgets that are based on needs and not wants. I know it's very, very tempting to get the latest and greatest gadgets, and it's also easy to get buyer's remorse. Now, the one way to alleviate that is actually, one, setting a budget for yourself. Number two, make a list of features that are non-negotiables or kailangan yung smartphone na yun meron siya. And if it's gaming, then you have to make sure that your processor is the best in that price category. And then again, watch reviews guys from us, from the Tech Mod, or whoever you're subscribed to. Get the most information that you can about a certain smartphone before choosing the one you buy. And then that will again alleviate buyer's remorse. So that's actually my tip for buying gadgets. Be practical guys. Yes, there are a lot of marketing strategies around these phones, but there are ways around it. Just focus on your needs and not your wants, because it's very easy to get tempted. And with that Tito advice, let's end this video. Thank you for spending a couple of minutes with me. I hope it gave you a nice break from the seriousness that's happening in the world right now. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest tech news and gadget reviews, head to unbox.ph, plus follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. My name is Jamie. Peace. God bless. I'll see you guys next time. Keep safe out there, guys.